had my microphone on mute the whole time. For those of you who are unaware, everyone, absolutely everyone, you have missed nothing for the past hour except swearing, frustration, and general hopelessness, which will be fixed from this point forward. You are now audibly able to hear me suffer, as, was the intention all along. No one has popped in and has told me that my mic was on mute. I thought I unmuted it at the start, and I just hadn't. So here we are. Welcome back to Masochist. It's an hour late. Okay, it's just 2 cards. How bad can just 2 cards be? Don't answer that question. That's fine, I was just gonna normal summon anyway. What level are you? You're an 8, so I can't pension summon you even if I wanted to. Give me this. Just hit. 18 direct, I'm not giving you a draw. And if you're bricked on something, remain bricked. Please. Come at me nicely. As the first opponent who has given me a fighting chance. That seems hopeful. That seems hopeful. It's only 4s. Let's try it. You do. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll add a pendulum, monster from my deck to my hand in the end phase. If they don't stop the sorcerer, this is just game. We did it. Now, no one's going to understand the impact of that, because my microphone was muted for an hour. But, this makes me happy. You saw this still. You've seen the losses, but that is the first thing we had a chance against, and it was apparently True Draco. They just bricked. One, two, and then a number of set cards, no monsters. 3. Fuck off, bot. Must be something like the Vanity's Fiend. Yeah. Or duplicate fate like spell traps, I guess it could have been. We got 1 win. Only took us however fucking long. Yeah, we're gonna do the legacy tickets, then the selection pack tickets, and then the master pack. Ooh. We got a new ultra rare. It is a generic enough fusion. Targeting negate, and it can make second attack if we only use monsters on field. That's neat. It's not the best thing in the world, but it is neat. Right, that's awful. Do I do the tickets? I do the tickets now. I need something to cheer me up. Oh, come on. Didn't even give me something like shiny. Predaplant. So if you control the Predaplant, add this, then you can special this, then add a poly. Target 1, it becomes dark. If someone from the grave, you can draw a card. Okay. Stellanova, Satella, Predator. If the levels of all monsters you control are 10 or higher, add to your hand or special summon to level 10 from hand or deck. That's kind of neat. If the total levels are 10 or higher for your opponents, you can banish this card on level 10, target 1, banish. Jizakura is a 10. Beyond that, I don't really know. Fairy Tale Wiccat, 2 level 4 spellcasters, which is not happening in the current deck. Right, doesn't protect itself. Detached to send fairy tales. That's pretty bad, honestly. Sword of Sparkles reprint, I think, right? That's definitely right. What about the next one? Surely it gets us something cool, maybe. It's a telecard. Well, that is a new card. Set a Predap, except add Poly or Fusion. Also, you cannot special summon except plant or dragons. Banish this card, target a fusion you control and destroy it. Why would I want to destroy my own fusions? Another Predator. Tellarknight U card. Always a Tellarknight U card, sorry. Always a Constellar. You guys, Tellarknight or Constellar. your light monster you control increase both its level and this cast by 1. Treat it as 2 that requires 3. And more X-Sabers. Yeah, I don't think that does anything for us really, right? Like the Predaplant stuff's cool. It would have been easier to go to this. 1 Master Pack. And counting the selection packs just as bonus packs. And besides, they haven't changed up the deck anyway, so it doesn't matter. We didn't get anything impactful. Well, Scrap Chimera is like one of the better scraps, so there's that. But I don't think that really does anything for us still. On with the next duel, I guess. As everyone has missed it, I hope everyone's been doing well. I hope everyone's been having a good time. Had an interesting time between now, or last stream and now. I haven't. Temperature's too hot for things generally. Work has been miserable because it's been balancing for a good chunk of the time. You put the water on the car, it dries off before you can drive it inside. The car was left on lunch break, like just outside for a half hour, just for me to like valet when I got to it, you know, when I get a moment. And that half hour, you know, stint meant that when I got inside it and finally touched anything in it, I was about burning my hands off. It was an awful experience. And I could possibly look forward to the same thing tomorrow. Fun. Been continuing the saga progression with, like, the fellow Yugioh duelist from Joe's server, which has been fun. It's been going. What else? On my brain. Start the solo raider playthrough, which is, you know, it's neat. I've gone through the first 2 bosses no issue, and I managed to clear like the tutorial boss as well, so that's neat. But Raider doesn't have the colour slot to use that. I don't like that. On the other hand, it does suggest Blue Eyes. I will be getting rid of the Clockwork Knight. Primate Fusion? No. Okay, maybe it's not. That does mean they just kind of like have the things though, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I really hate you can use both effects in the same turn. It's a small thing, but it's fucking miserable. It is Blue Eye. Like, you shouldn't be able to just get it back, so you just have the same negate for the next turn immediately. Okay, I'll just have to wash things. Yeah, I've redone it. They're probably not quite frozen yet. Well, we can full Blue Eyes combo, right? Don't even know what kind of size deck this one was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. What's with a 53 card Blue Eyes deck? What do you possibly need to make it 53? I've been losing to some real shit and some real, like, gold dust, you know, there's nothing in between. Like, the Kaiju duel shouldn't have been that much of a problem to beat. Blue Eyes could just brick when they're on 53 cards, you know, that is an option that's available to them. But unfortunately, they haven't really considered this already, which I feel is a tad rude. I can't destroy other cards, but do you think I'm even going to try? I don't really know what they're doing with this. They could just hard make the 12, they might do that, but at the moment it doesn't look like it. At the moment they ponder and extend my torment further. The thing is, I have cards that could do it. Possibly, no. Do I have cards that can do it? Against an Eternal Drill Beam, probably not. There is just the chance that they disconnect. I might try and, you know, hedge my bets for it. Use your effect this time. How have you not used your effect this time? What the fuck? Well, that's negate defense position because you did bring out hard way, just the regular. So are you gonna... How are you getting out the other level 1? Oh, you don't need to. Just hardening the 12. Silly me. What's the text on Drill Beam? Related, Drill Beam. Primite or normal in hand, or if you control normal or level 5 or higher Primite. Do we know if they have a Blue Eyes in hand? Brave, Heal. We don't know. They might not. We still got this. Yep. That turns it online anyway. Which means that triple attack can't do what I need it to do. Oh, do I even make it out of this? No, I do not. I love this game, you know, I think it's interactive, I think it's fun. Trying to play a deck that, like, you know, might as well be charity made. You could probably get to a constructed deck faster if you just relied on people's charity. Honestly. Not in Master Duel, because that's not how Master Duel works, but just, like, in paper. I reckon you could, like, scrounge a deck together better than this. The fuck is this hand? Oh, it's not during the main phase. That's a high scale, so I arguably want to keep it. I can do a summon negate, and then I can do a Perulia. Oh, the issue is... Maybe I should have just held it in hand. I hate this with a passion. That's just a normal summon. Just a normal summon. Add MST. MST the face down. I only have the one bit of interruption. It's an open game state. Why don't you fucking let me train? Jesus. Chained on for it. It's only one draw, but just maybe it convinces them to not quite go as hard. Normal, special. I mean, they're not going to summon from hand again. Again, I really don't understand the Camellia bit. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, 1500, that's congrats, that's weaker than the both of these combined. There just isn't a point in doing that. Cheers. Need one each light dark. That's gonna... I guess you're just playing both. Yeah, sure, go for it. This one can attack directly, so there's no point even using the Bestial. Mill engage. Some Kagari. Get back engage. No. Linkage again. Absolutely not. There's Kagari, who will get back a linkage. It takes too much effort to... That's just game, isn't it? Linkage doesn't have a once per turn, that's how they've already done this. Wait. Main monster zone. Or the extra monster zone, sorry. I'm on 400, but I am alive. Oh, can you not attack? No, you can attack. I guess I should have just held it in hand. I should have held Impulse in hand. I should have used the Perulia. Make them wait a turn, or I don't know. Just give a shit. Wait, the deck should produce better hands. I'm running however many pendulums, I'm not getting any. good. It's just like Radiant Typhoon Sky Striker, isn't it? It's not really even Radiant Typhoon, it's just I'm going to use linkage, hopefully it works. It really is just linkage turbo. 3 legacy tickets. Maybe we can get something relevant, impactful, decent. No. No, this is mildly interesting, but it's only on normal summon. It's not a good card, it's just mildly interesting. So what about the Master Pack? Everyone place your bets. Card we already have. Not a card we already have. Better 12 than Auxilia. That's neat. That means that Centurion is a little bit more worth playing. I mean, neat. I don't think we have a dragon that's really going to do, like, equips. Look at the amount of dupes. My card right effect activates the target's one you control. No, it's not particularly worth it. Maybe I do need to look through the pendulums again. Time Gazer is like mildly decent. The only issue is that like it's a level 3 monster, so if I get a scale 3 I can't summon it. It also then doesn't gel with like the levels that I have going. Alright. Is there anything I really want to change about this deck? Like I could put in the Legatia. 2000 or less can't be destroyed by battle. If spec, draw 1, destroy during the end phase based on non-synchro Centurion. Like, we have Centurion things. Dragon Synchro, well, you're a machine and you are a dragon. But that was a gift, so I can't even use it anyway. No, it just does mean that like we can do Centurion things a little bit. Somewhat. Wait, no, we pulled this just... Oh, yeah, again. Skipping over what I literally just said. Is there anything here I haven't gone into? Or that I would not regret taking out? This just hasn't come up in the slightest. I'm gonna put that in. Do I want like an Xyz 6, 8? What do I have in the way of 8s? 7, 8, 8, 7, 6s. I mean, maybe it's just different levels of Synchro Monster, but I don't think it is. I mean, you can make, like, any 8. You can also make an 11. Is the 11 relevant? Synchro for 8, 11, 12, 10. So going from the bottom. So we have Star Eater, who is a possibility. We have Gugenzeka, always possible. This one we can't because we have the wrong tuner material. You need Fiends, which isn't happening. Don't have normals. Won't be able to summon itself back, which means it doesn't do anything. We won't have a water in the grave most of the time. We've got this, but that doesn't really feel like it's going to do anything. You need a DDD non-tuner. Even if we have a DDD tuner. Or DDE tuner, sorry. A whole bunch of Red Dragon Archfiends. Bolt Starter Spark Dragon. We could include the Spark Dragon, but it just doesn't feel necessary. I don't know, man. Lynx, maybe? Is there anything remotely cool that we have in Lynx? Don't think so by the looks of it. Well, we could, I mean, Traffic Ghost. We could just Traffic Ghost. We can, like, I think we managed to get one of these legitimately. Legacy Pack, yeah. It's not a good card by any means, but, like, it's, you know, it's Pendulum Summonable Zones. Being able to summon 3 out is better than being able to summon 2 out. So sure, I guess we'll do that. I don't know. Gold 1 feels like it's a bit of a distant dream. Struggling to get to Gold 2. I mean, the last duel's just straight up a pity thing. Either that, or they were afraid by the fact that I wasn't surrendering. I picked first, which means I can Synchro Summon? Maybe? I got 60, so you know what that means? Consistency of the gods. Give me this. Give me Pendle. 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 Oh wait, hold on. And 1. Just normal this. There we go. Special. Go for what? Redo? Yeah, sure. We found out it's a moderately better place last game that we did this. Because if the Supreme King Dragon card that we have as material and goes to grave, we can just summon it back. Standby phase. Give me your top card, pretty please. Last time we did this, we got a trap, but last time we did this, we got Kaiju immediately, so... Let's see what changes. Okay. I mean, I don't like that, but it just kind of is what is. I could still get a trap from this, by the way. Shadol, okay. That's not a card effect. I did get a trap card. It is a card effect. There is no cost. Okay, so let's hold this for just the ideal moment, which I've got no idea when it is, by the way. I'm just hoping I managed to do it at the right time. Botanical ad. Nice. Probably have to stop that, but if I do stop like this bit, then don't I just fucking lose. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. I mean, they do just summon Fallen Valbaz. I can make them... Nope. That's not what I was expecting. Redo does not stop everything, even if it has a trap card under it. Oh dear. No, that's just 2 from the field. The Sanctifier. Okay, I don't have any monsters in my graveyard. Oh yeah, you can just use yours, right? Grass. I'm not fucking sure. Well, they milled Branded Fusion, so I'll take that. They also milled Happiness. Grass is at 1, right? Yeah, of course they get it. Why else? Like, why wouldn't they get it? Why wouldn't they get the power 1 off? Their power 1 off is Grass looks greener. My power 1 off is apparently Monster Reborn. These things are perfectly equal. When I put monsters in my graveyard on my first turn. How many monsters did you just put back? 3. 3 Darks, Triff. No, Dragon that devours Dollar, and you've got an Ecclesia in your graveyard. Fuck you. Is it on field or engrave? On field or engrave. It's not coming out of your grave anytime soon. I mean, you can put the Wings of Light back in my deck if you want. I like that. Hello, Mr. M. Gaiman. How you doing? Hope you're having a good time. Just, you know, use the graveyard, right? I do just lose here. I guess I can use Redo to react. But, like, that's the best I can do. Yeah, there's Mirror Jade. Wow, would you look at that? Fuck off damage. I couldn't even do anything with any of that. Like, okay, great, I get to do redo things. But, like... it doesn't matter. This is unaffected, and then just like the combined damage is just that much. Who cares? You can attack. You can attack. I think everything can attack, so it just doesn't matter. I only need 1 more win to get into gold 2. I've been here for 2 fucking hours. Well, hour and a half. At least get some of my going second cards so it will be glued to my going first hands. No, I couldn't. That is a going first hand. Could you brick? Like, maybe. Pretty please. Let's Polite request. I'm not dead. But can I do anything on my turn? Probably not. Cannot normal summon, cannot declare an attack with monsters or something like that. Mogul was not like Mogul was a fun deck to play, not to play against. Is there a good bit in that scenario? They just get the flower anyway. They basically just get the same thing. Why do I get to choose the position? It doesn't matter. They're taking control. Is it because it's my effect? Give control of this card to your opponent, so I have to do the thing. Throne. Right. So, I can get Fenrir, in theory. I can get Pendulum Scales, in theory. That's another rank 1, so that should be the Giant. No, it's Ripplebird. Why is it Ripplebird? That's why it's Ripplebird. In theory, you could hit the big button, the surrender button. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Let me tell you, we've done that a good few times today. It has not been fun so far. I spent the first hour or so with my mute off, with my mic off. And no one happened to be anywhere to tell me such. Fuck off. Skill drain. Everyone loves the skill drain. But yeah, it's also just like not been a good time. I can't even tribute over this. Not a normal summon. A set isn't a normal summon. Oh, come on! Fuck off. They're gonna pick right. Yeah. Of course. Why would you pick anything else? You know? And I control a monster, so it's not even like that card did anything, because Fenrir doesn't allow me to do that, you know? I control a monster. Perish. Can I get a monster? Can I summon a monster? I can. Let's add scales. Okay, so that goes through. Let's activate the effect. Pitch Crackdown. What are you thinking on? It's not like it. You saw my hand. There is one unknown card. Let's do Child's Play. And then Clockwork and then tribute summon Sarah. Because at the very least... well, at the very least what? Get rid of this. Which is nice, but not really much of anything. I don't think they even care about the typing. Like, they don't have any reason. Like, yeah, they're all different types anyway. Are you doing anything? Do you want to just, like, pass turn? Okay. Yeah. I'll go for battle then. You're gonna put him face up on the field for me. Okay, he gets return a card on the field from the hand. Please tell why you return. Saranir. Please tell what are you link summoning. Oh wow, it's SP Little Knight. I wonder what SP Little Knight is gonna banish. Would you look at that? It's my fucking pendulum scale. It's almost like they read cards and decided, fuck you. Yeah, we're gonna go the battle phase. Take some damage, fucko. I finally drew the combo of actually getting Child's Play and the Duel Monitor. And of course, it's not going to matter. It never will. I can't even tribute summon a guy and keep it on the field face up against Mimicry. With the Clockwork Knight, they might struggle to hit over it, but only like for a minute. It's just been fucking rough. Like, I want to give this deck its fair chance, but I'm not sure if like any of the other decks are going to feel any better or worse than this one. At the very least, you're a hard once per turn. Please say you guys are like hard once per turns. Actually, no, that makes it worse, right? They just flip one on the subsequent. Yeah, it doesn't actually make it any better. That is my only other copy of the Valmonica scale, so I don't even have like a set of scales unless I draw into a low one. Not that I have monsters in the extra deck, Pendulum Summon at the moment. Not that I'm going to have monsters in the extra deck generally in a minute. On a genuine, serious note, I can't believe that people were just kind of, you know, thinking that people think that Charm is a bad card. It is, at worst, what, an extra deck rip for 2? At best, you get a cheat out 2 brilliant monsters like maybe SP and Baron. Like, this card is nuts. Alright, rank 1 again. Throne. I'm gaining life points, but it doesn't really matter because the cards that made use of it got banished. My opponent actually read the field. The thing is, I don't know if they can clear the Serenade. And I don't think it matters. I think they just have too much advantage. Like, they've got 15... They've got 9 cards in extra. There's surely some way they can just, like, you know, clear it. Like, 9 cards in extra? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, okay, yeah. The clock may beat them? I don't think so, honestly. Alright. That's neat. What was that? Engine scale was set. So let's flip this up. And let's tribute set again. Okay, you weren't special summoned, you were flip face up, so I should still be able to hit into things. Okay. Okay. I know this is the threat, but like, they're just gonna do that anyway. They can only bounce 1 card, the other one still has the same stats as Serenade. Are you just gonna book the Serenade, or are you just gonna... What are we doing here, man? Cerberus. Which one of these does the thing? Your main phase? No. It's weird that it gives me the option to stay in main phase when I was just going straight to end phase. Like, I didn't enter main phase 2. And now at the moment, we're doing okay with the Duel Masochist sitting on 25. And the gaining life points like no one's business. Granted, it's only 300 at a time, which means it's going to just whittle away in seconds if they actually get through the monsters. Fairy. Do I care? I probably want Fairy. Nice. Okay, that's, you know, the first decent thing. Although they can just, you know, submit to my field. Yeah, what's the play here? You've got 9 cards in extra. Surely you have something that can beat a 3000 2/5 body. You're not locked into these. And this is why you should play Nightmares, or the generic removal options. If they had Phoenix, they could literally just pop the Clockwork Knight and not think about it ever again. And that would allow them to actually clear the board. And we still don't have a scale that's like higher than 8 and worth playing. Unfortunate. This giant. And maybe Ghoul. Okay. It's dungeon. Well, I guess that is the spot removal. The field spell wasn't doing anything, but yeah, like, if you insist, go for it. Attack directly. An issue? No, apparently not. How many times have they given me life points? Because I think that's probably genuinely come up. Alright. Don't know what the fuck I do there. Although that's kind of neat. But the thing is, it's this one that's giving them their attack, so... Flip this up. Yeah, I'm not doing any battle damage. Mix it back. You can remove special summon Mimiball from that deck. This time, you can activate the effects of special summon monsters. Yeah, sure. Remove something. I'll flip it face up. It just doesn't. Like, there's no way they're even gonna time it. I already made up my mind. Launch the thingamajig. So during the main phase effect, so I can kill it. No, I can't kill it. Hit this thing then. Real pity we don't have Zeus or Typhon. That would be really handy at the moment, except it wouldn't. There's no time. It's been a really fucking shit stream. Both from like a technical standpoint and an actual play standpoint. I have not had the chance to do anything, and I have not had the operational brain power to do anything. Is it another Mimigul player by any chance? Or Traptrix? Or Jinzo? I'm going second whichever way. Does not feel good. Ah, yes. The going second hand, surely. I mean, that's just a cool joke. Like, this is actually just torture, right? This is a deck where Child's Play genuinely comes in clutch. Are you just gonna troll Loot me? Is that what's gonna happen here? Or are we gonna, you know, burn to death, as is normal? I think it is just Trickstars and we're gonna burn to death. Which is not too different from the weather at the moment. I'm gonna go check if it's any cooler outside, if there's a breeze coming through the window. forgotten how nice it is to just be able to go second. Oh wow, it begins. Although that means I could possibly, like, actually link someone. Next duel. Could we maybe win a coin toss? Or at least draw, like, a kind of go in second hand for it. I'm not asking for a lot. Nope, summons from deck, so there's my one draw gone. Against Witchcrafter with 2 extra deck monsters, or a bot. But I think it is Witchcrafter with 2 extra deck monsters. One of these protects the... Yeah. That one protects it the first time it would be destroyed by a card effect, so the Raigeki doesn't even actually do anything. So let's start with it then. Thank you, send it to the grave. Oh, okay. You didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you just get rid of the Clockwork Knight? Fuck's sake. Can't even catch a break of someone on Witchcrafters misplaying a little bit. Okay, well that does mean they have to use the hat. For fuck's... Wait. Right. I mean, that's ideal, right? Okay. So that comes Vice. We can now Jerusalem. Get you out the grave. I don't really know. Get you out the grave. The effect. There you go. There it is. Right, now it's a top deck war, and I have a Jerusalem on the field, and a Clockwork in hand, and a Cosmic. Is 3,000. I was wondering if I should have an Earth Machine Pendulum. I mean, what is it, the 3 scale that on attack destroys an opponent's monster is not doing much of anything. right? If I can get, like, right, well, I guess another Bestial would have done it. That is not another Bestial, right? 3,000 again. The thing is, the Cosmic Cyclone is a little iffy. I mean, we'll just get rid of the face down. It's that easy. There you go. Managed to out-witchcraft it. Apparently. Still not a particularly good hand to do it, but it did it. We need the fucking wins. Been here for about 2 hours. We've got a whole 3 wins. We've managed to rank up once. Yay. And we'll go for the Master Pack. We'll leave the Legacy tickets until we got a couple more about. Master Pack doesn't even want to give me anything nice today. Nope. No, it doesn't. So this is going the exact opposite of Swimmingly. Do I have an Earth Machine Pendulum? Pendulum. Yes, of course I do. I have Cleese. Super Heavies. It would be replacing this guy, probably. It's a searchable high scale, searchable low scale, which locks me into Cleese, searchable high, which locks me into Despots, searchable low, searchable low scale, for like no real benefit, searchable high, but pretty quickly just becomes a low, searchable low. This doesn't really have a downside. I mean, does it? It does have a downside in that, like, if I want to tribute summon it, it's 2. Leave it. It's not worth it. Is it even worth playing the Clockwork Knights at this point? We haven't got Clockwork Knight in combination with Ragnar Zero, like, ever. Which is to say, the combination of the ability to make Ragnar Zero and have Clockwork Knight. Now, this is just not a hand, is it? Apparently the field spell is an FDK. Good. At this point, honestly. What would we have been against? Yeah, I'm not particularly anxious to play against that. For some reason. I guess with the bundles about, then there's going to be more people that are playing Fairy Tail and Ryziel. Which, on the one hand, might be fine, but on the other hand, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure we die very hard. Oh, jeez, these are awful. Yeah, those are genuinely terrible. Right, can we get new cards in the Master Pack? dare I say, can we get useful cards in the Master Pack? Mermail, Reptilian. The answer so far is no. If it was a royal rare, yeah, this actually would have been useful, but it's not. Because this pack doesn't actually exist for much longer in its current form. This pack is becoming 2 different packs very soon. The thing is, I don't even have, like, many 7s that just, like, summon themselves. Even if I did, the easiest to use are the Cashiers, which I want to summon from deck, which means I want to have multiples. I don't have multiples. I don't even have multiple ogres. All the duplicate cards I get, and I can't get multiple of a rare that's decent. Well, you know what? That is a kind of going second hand. In fact, yeah, there you go. Proof of concept. The Fairy Tale bundle is out. People will buy and play Fairy Tale. What does it do? Returns the hand. I mean, sure, you couldn't return Alpha to a hand, but, like, that's not really going to do anything. Once per turn, quick effect. We can fusion summon, making Mexies, which makes them unaffected. If you run summons and you control a Fairy Tale, Tiny 1 negates effects, also its name becomes Prince. So I guess I want to Cosmic the field spell at the moment. An effect like activated affects Clockwork as a continuous effect. What card was that? Once upon a Fairy Tale. Special summon up to 1. Okay. They get to make the fusion. I don't actually know what the Fairy Tales do. I pulled this Xyz monster, which I both cannot really make and cannot really use. Even if I could make it. Against a nice fun opponent with Troll and Lockbird. Weaver of Fairy Tales, you can summon 1 from deck or banishment. Okay. A non-Earth Fairy Tale, which is like all of them. Oh! Metamorphosis. Great. I have a thing for making my guys become princes. We have Clockwork Knight, we have Cosmic. Okay. There's a soft one on the fuse effect, which means it's not quite, but practically infinite. Can't be destroyed by battle. You can destroy as many opponents cards your opponent controls. Banish Fairy Tale. Wow! Love to see it. Does everything, doesn't it? So you can only negate. Can't be destroyed by battle. That didn't fuse, did it? That set card. No, it didn't. But it does trigger this thing. So I can't pendulum summon it. I could normal summon this, but I could get myself like scales. What do you do? he negates effects, his name becomes Prince. So now let's try it. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Okay, activation if you do destroy. Your current special summons, you control a fairy. Can't be destroyed by battle, can be destroyed by card effects. Negates effects also. Right. Right, so this should get me the other one. Okay, it does. I wasn't expecting that. If this card special something neat. I mean, you can't, like, quick fusion, which means you could target this and negate it, sure. Because as far as I can tell, that's your other, like, interaction. And it's the last one. Which means I could... I normal summoned this, didn't I? You've got Snow. Of course you've got Snow. Wait, why did you summon two? Up to one each. Do you want to try and return the alpha to my hand? No. I'll ask. Deck fitting. We're going to get that one, and then we're going to get the level 4. Oh, I can make a link to now, yeah. Not that it's worth it. Sure. Battle phase. Yeah, you've got enough to do it as well. Turning it to the hand, how thoughtful of you. I probably should have led with this. They can't be destroyed by battle, and you are all fairy tale monsters. I'm thinking now. I really just ever so slightly hate this. It's not oppressively strong, but just I have to deal with it, and it frustrates me. 7,000 life. You have 3 of that. That is 40, 50. They're not too far off either. They really aren't. What was that, pray tell? Wow. I didn't know it just had that effect. You don't even need all this, you can just hit me directly, just get the fuck on with it. So the one monster is an unedite, protects everything from being destroyed by battle, and what, a name change? Did I miss anything? It's just, you know. Well, you gotta choose. We are going first. Yay. You want a coin toss? Oh, and we got jack fucking shit, didn't we? Yes, we did. We got pendulum scales. And no monsters to summon. Get rid of the other copy of the field spell, we don't need it anyway. I'm not even gonna special summon, I'm just putting my pendulum scales down. Read the card. You donkey. Have a stat drop. Your move. See, I have Clockwork Knight, but I have no way to summon a rank 4. And I have my Pendulum Scales, but I have no way to gain life points. This is something of a cruel practical joke played on me by the Master Duel Shuffler, as it has been for the entire stream. Meisu can very easily put lethal, can't I am going to exaggeratedly complain about any and every deck I come up against, because these are all platinum, if not diamond decks that I've been losing to. Granted, the Fairy Tail bundle came out exactly, you know, I don't know, past couple of days anyway. But what does it take for these guys to move up in the ranks? Like, Mitsu has been hit a little bit, but it's still just it's just a solid deck. Like, what, did Habakiri get, like, semi-limited or something? And that was it. Habakiri got semi-limited. Is that it? That might genuinely be it. Prayers got hit for 1. That's it. 2 hits. So why, pray tell, are you down in gold, for fuck's sake? I understand not wanting to play Master Duel, but people who don't really want to play Master Duel end up in Rookie. You know? And they play for a bit, they rank up to, I don't know, gold for the month, and then just leave it. And the cycle resets in a few months after they put the game down again. Well, the stat drop is putting in a little bit of work, but probably not enough work, if I'm being completely honest. And with Tornado Dragon, it is just done. Well, you only need to put up like 35. Can you put up 3,500 in your 4-old Mitsu deck? After your whole 3-card smaller deck list? I don't know, it's looking kind of close. They might not make it. They've only got to put up another 1,500. How could they? They haven't done all this off the back of just like one card so far. Have they done it off the back of one card? I feel like they have. Maybe 2 cards, but you know. I mean, yeah, you see, there's still... Oh, wait, what's that? They can? Wow. The more you know. Look, I couldn't have done anything with or without the Maxi, honestly, and that just absolutely sucks. Where are the playable fucking hands? Half the deck is monsters. Can I not draw, like, an amount of monsters with my opening hands? Like, that was a decidedly good second hand. Like, right, we can agree that. It's full spells, Raigeki Reborn, and the Clockwork Knight for, like, good measure. What are we looking at? Yes, I will add the designated card. Activate effect. I'm going to pitch this because if I control no monsters, I can summon it. Which will then give me a search. Or it would give me a search, you know. If my opponent was cool. Yeah, right. I could put it back in the extra and just, like, get the Goldrake on the field. What if he wants it on a white card deck? I don't know. I've got Crackdown. Crackdown, Bestials in hand. See how it goes. And a loopable 1800 beatstick, you know. Ecclesia, Hand Deck, or Grave. What are the materials for this fucko? Fawn of Hours, light or dark monster, and an effect monster. That is so generic, it hurts. So we let that go. Because that means it's in the graveyard. You know, then get to summon whatever the fuck they want. We then yoink it out of the graveyard so that the thing, if they summon it, is affected. I don't like big unaffected dragon for some reason. Can you believe it? Synchro. Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon, which does, during my phase, quick effect. Banish this, summon in form of Albaz or a level 4 roll that mentions it from the deck of grave. Okay. It's a quick effect, so like, what am I gonna do? Okay. Are you actually adding a Sword Soul, or are you playing, like... Are you playing Sword Soul Branded? That is a worm. You do not control the worm. You now control the worm. He's in the monster zone. You have to target an effect monster. No, you target a face-up monster. Okay. Are you going to summon 4 Valaz, maybe? Yes, you are. No. And you're not going to do the discard thing. You're a tuner, okay. Is it a synchro summon? Is it another fusion summon? Where are we going? Got 2 cards left in hand. You've got to be running out of things to do at some point. This is a water tuner, but I still would have to steal a water tuner off my opponent every time I want some of the ice shades, so not worth it. 8. Chi-Chow, which is Monster Negate. Is that worth it? It forces it, right? Oh, they're not chaining to it. Why aren't you chaining to that? Weird. Do they not want to? Okay, so we got a Bestial Magma, which can get us to a Druid Swarm. That's kind of about it, and they're still apparently playing Sword Soul cards. There's Taya. And we wait. Let's get rid of this thing. No end phase effects for you. Ash Blossom. Okay. of a token. They don't want me having it. Which I get. Oh, of course, you couldn't have done Albaz because they stole the token, is that right? No, you stole the token after. That's interesting, though. So, what can I do? I can make this. I can finish one summon. For one. You've got a tuner. You're not a tuner. What do I need for my various answers? That's two level 4 darks, 2 generic, and sorry, just need to check the synchro monster at the bottom. Non-tuner dark pendulum. Okay, so what if you I want your tuner monster. Pretty please. I don't like where this is going, but apparently that's where it stops. Okay. I want me a search. You denied it to me last turn. It is. That's not a full battle. Game. Pretty close. Is there anything I could do with this? I don't think so. It's battle protection, it's a summon disruption. You just keep coming back. Just a summon from deck every turn. Fair and balanced card. Fair and balanced game design, you know? Reveal Droll. Franguignol. Droll. What's the common theme? Spellcaster? Apparently. Send Nerdade. Doesn't trigger Nerdade's effect, so that's fine. So, you're gonna be making that fuck off dragon at some point. Like, you kinda have to. Eventually. Synchro summon. Why are you doing a synchro? Type 1 negates effects. Well, what if I force the negate? Just curious. Are you not doing it? They really don't want to use their negates. Oh, yeah, right, that's not a quick effect. Albaz. Are you going to do Albaz effect then? suppose you've been waiting long enough. Albaz effect. Long last. They're doing it. What did you discard? I really fucking hate the recursion that this has. I mean, I'm not going to say it feels like there's nothing else that's similar. There are several things that feel similar, but Branded just kind of like has a different level of it. It's really, really fucking annoying. And yeah, just contact fuse. Just fucking do it. I only need to deal 500 points of damage, you know? But I don't think I'm even going to get that chance. Because your extension is fucking crazy. That's not... No, it's not lethal. I only need to deal 500. There are ways to do that. What do you do? In the main phase of monsters, there are ways to do that. That is just one of them. Do you do anything? Handle summon? Give me that ad. That's fine. Let them do it. All about those. I got my magician. Oh, that's it. Well, I will get rid of this from the grave, I guess. Battle things. Thanks for the tire. There we go. When? We deserve that? Probably not. Do I care? Absolutely not. You can go get fucked. I am sick of Branded. Just because Konami likes it doesn't mean I have to. And the nature of, you know, card games and such. One fine master pack. Yeah. Maybe. Nice things. Well, supposedly 2 super rares. A lot of dupes. That's absolutely awful. That is not awful. That is a generic 11 synchro. And it is another one that gains life. That is pretty damn good. I like it. Right. Yep. Well, we got a level 11 synchro that I feel does just go in the deck. The only issue is that we can't really do anything with it with the current configuration. Because we have even levels. You've never been summoned. Right, the question is, how would you do it? We've got recursive level 4 tuners, which means it's easy enough to make 8s. Now, would we either add a level 3 tuner, or would we add just like an odd level tuner like Destrudo so that you make one synchro monster? I'm not entirely sure. So, tuner, 7, 3, 7 and 3, I think, yeah. That just makes the most sense. There we go. Right. Do we have anything here that just summons itself? You have to be summoned by the effect of a worm. We're not on Yazi at the moment. We could change that. If special summoned. Nope. I'm looking for just something that can summon itself. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it. I feel like that's just going to come back to bite us many, many times over. Yeah, we got Destrudo, we got Hallow, which is a recursive tuner. What's our low scale for Hallow? Exactly this. Nothing else. You can special summon it to a zone of link monster points too. That's neat. Do we just put Destrudo in? If we do put Destrudo in, do we cut things? Like, do I just cut the Jurigetto? We're on enough things already. The thing is, Yugioh is a life point gain card, ironically. I think it's probably Destrudo. We haven't ever summoned Gengaradai. What do we have in the way of, like, rank 10 or higher machines? That's what we determine. C9 CXEs. It's a slow burn, or it's a slow kill? I don't know. We also just haven't made this ever. We haven't ever made, you know, traffic. Granted, we added it in pretty recent, but it's probably not worth it. You know, we'll play on the side of traffic. Let's go Yaz. Yazi? Yeah, let's do something like that. I don't think I'm going to be... I mean, yeah, I think I'm calling it a stream for today. We have dueled a few times. We have not won enough times. Speaking of, we are now in gold 2 with 2 wins, which means we've won... Oh, we've only won 5. We've only won like 5 duels. Yeah. Fucking Christ. Oh, we played 17. Holy fucking shit. hate this. This deck might not be it. Like, in theory, it should be doing better than it does. I know it's not consistent, like, stupidly consistent, but, like, we keep drawing the most fuck-weird hands. What do I have that mentions, like, life points? I think everything is pretty much just pay. There's no actual, like, chip damage or heal. It's, like, serious. I've already looked at it once. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. It's just all costs. I mean, we have Telephone. But that is a pipe dream and a half. I don't think any of these are worth it. You lose life. Yeah, it's not taking damage. Yeah, these are all like lose life, none of these are take damage. Golden Ladybug is just a reveal for like healing, but it's not worth it. That's pay, we're looking at take damage. I don't think it exists. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything relevant. We are on a pendulum deck, but no, this is not even worth entertaining. Not even close. Yeah, no, I don't think there's... I'm just really struggling to cut it down because we want, like, the power cards, but at the same time we want enough pendulums that we draw into pendulums, and it feels like the balance is, like, horrendously wrong. But we are on how many pendulums? So that's 7. We're on, like, what, 17 pendulums? Which is a third of the deck. And one each of those gets the other, and then we got another few copies of that one. I don't know. Feels bad, but I want to give it its time. Speaking of time, yeah, time to quit. I cannot be dealing with 5 wins and 17. Hope you guys have had a good time, enjoyed yourselves, passed the hours usefully, entertainedly, I don't know, in good spirits. Hope it's been good for you, and hopefully just catch you guys on Monday. I don't see any reason I shouldn't. So, my name is Catmonarch. Goodbye for now.